Ho, 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 traders, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. Now, depends on where you're watching this from, ladies and gentlemen. We've come to the end of the year. This is festive seasons, and I wanted to bring you good tidings, good greetings from this side of profitable trades. Profitability, guys, you know, we've officially come to the end of the year, and I'm quite excited because I've done a review of our trades for this year and how much money we've made, and we've actually totaled it out to be about 95 million US dollars in profit. Yes, we had some setbacks here and there, but in total, 95 million, that's a whole lot of money, guys. So as I always do, I'm not here to brag about how much money I've made, although I just did that a little bit, but that's not the essence. The essence of this video is I want to come on here and basically reflect on how the trading year was. You see, some Forex traders had it good, some not so good. Like my humble self and my team had a fantastic trading year, but for some other traders, they didn't really, you know, it wasn't exactly their best trading year. Understandably so, like these things happen. But the most important thing is your ability to reflect on what went well and what didn't do well. So today we're going to reflect on the good side of 2024, okay? What was fantastic about 2024? We're going to do more of it next year, but what didn't really exactly work this year, we're going to do less of it. So the most important aspect for Forex traders is the ability to reflect on themselves. What worked well and what didn't work well. And I know most of this year, I wasn't really sharing most of my trades with the general public because I was just damn busy. I mean, this year has been a fantastic year for me and my team, especially the Forex Mastery students. For me personally, we went on to make $95+ million in profit. Our fund has been evaluated to the upside. We manage north of $650 million as we speak. Is a lot of, that's the GDP of some countries, and maybe not some countries, but you get the point. It's a lot of money, and I'm very excited. I'm happy. I'm very proud of myself, and I'm also equally proud of my team as well. Like it's been a crazy year, but we've absolutely smashed it, and I'm very happy with them as well. Now, apart from myself, I want to speak about the Forex Mastery students. So shout out to the Forex Mastery students. You see, the reason why I wasn't really speaking that much about and posting that much charts or posting that much trader talk this year is not because, apart from the fact that I was busy, I had faith and belief in the Forex Mastery student. Now, guys, you have to understand that the Forex Mastery students have gone on, they've used my same strategy that I've used to make all this money in the Forex market, right? $95 million this year. They've used the same strategy, which is the top-down analysis, to go on to make a lot of money, guys. I'm seeing messages, private Telegram messages. People are literally, this guy literally bought a Mercedes-Benz C300 from using my strategy, the top-down analysis strategy. C300, I have another, I screenshotted them. This guy, hold on, guys, just hold on. This guy literally bought a new Corolla for his Uber business, okay? This other guy, he said, I ran into you in the Dubai mall, Dapo, Willis. There's a guy, he just messaged, rather, I saw his message, I'm just seeing it again right now. This guy, I literally ran into him in a Dubai mall in Dubai, and I'm like, what are you doing? So he walked up to me like, are you Dapo Willis, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I'm Dapo Willis. And he goes, I'm a fan of yours. I watch all your videos. I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm asking him, what are you doing in Dubai Mall by 10:30 a.m. in the morning? Because that's when I go to shop. The reason I shop by that time is everybody's at work. Only rich people shop by 10:30 a.m. So to my surprise, I'm seeing a Forex Mastery student shopping in Dubai Mall, which is the biggest and most expensive mall in the world, by the way. I'm seeing a Forex Mastery student shopping at the same time rich people shop. Russian billionaires, only the Arabs and Russian billionaires shop by that time, and Dapo Willis as well. And I'm seeing a guy walk up to me telling me he's a Forex Mastery student. So what they're trying to tell me is a Forex Mastery student is shopping in the morning when everybody else is working. I'm like, you have to be freaking kidding me, man. And he's telling me, oh, Daps, thank you so much. You absolutely changed my life. Guys, this is not just changing his life into getting a one-bedroom apartment. The Forex Mastery program literally changed this guy's life to the point that he's shopping with billionaires. Best believe. I think I posted it on my story when it absolutely happened. So guys, I also wanted to use the opportunity to do a massive shout out to the Forex Mastery student. Thumbs up to you guys. I'm proud of you guys. For those of you guys who didn't make as much money this year. Don't worry, next year, I'm more active. I'm with you guys. We are building a community of very, very profitable Forex traders. I'm going to be with you guys holding your hands. Now, if you're watching this from any part of the world and you're wondering, how do we join the Forex Mastery student community? How do we get the course? How do we trade less and make more? Because this is what I preach about. I trade less and make a lot more money. All you need to do is click the link down below, get yourself the Forex Mastery program, or click the link around here. My team always drops the link. It's just 99 bucks. Guys, you want to take the program. First of all, you want to review your trades for the year, watch the course, you put them together, you have an unstoppable 2025. Take it from me, the richest Forex trader on the African continent. Now, guys, enough of all the talk. I'm going to be jumping into my screen. I'm going to be obviously reviewing my own trades and how I was able to make $95 million plus this year. I want you guys to listen the good and the not so, the good and not so good. I didn't really have that many bad trades this year. Most of it were absolutely right. I think only one stopped out for break even, but the rest absolutely profitable. And I want to also showcase to you guys. So the idea of this video is, to be honest, how can you trade less and make more? Once again, my name is Dapo Willis. If you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, smash the subscribe channel, the subscribe button right there. Because think about it, guys. If you didn't really have a fantastic trading year this year, who better to be watching than Dapo Willis? $95 million is a lot of money. Smash the subscribe button right there and get yourself the Forex Mastery program right now, and you have a fantastic trading year. And before I carry on, Felix Navidad. No, that's wrong. Feliz Navidad. Drop a comment down below, guys. Feliz Navidad. Not Felix Navidad. Feliz Navidad. And ladies and gentlemen, let's rock. Let's jump into some charts and let's go. Bam. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into my screen. As you can see, very simple, very straightforward. We have a clear chart here. The essence of this video, like I told you guys in the beginning of this video, was to actually go, dive deep and review all the things that made me a lot of money this year, and all the things that made the Forex traders, rather the Forex Mastery students, a lot of money this year. And I'm also going to be touching on things that we didn't do exactly so great this year, so that we can learn from it and never do them again next year. Like I said, fantastic trading year for me. Once again, I think I was right 99% of the time. Okay, 95% of the time. Only one trade got stopped out for break even. AUD USD gave me a little bit of a headache, but S&P 500 was absolutely amazing. But before I jump into the nitty-gritties of this video, two things. Ensure that you have grabbed the Forex Mastery program so that you can understand and digest what I'm saying very well. It's just $99, guys. Grab it so that you can, if you watch this video, you understand the review, and then you take the course, everything will make absolute sense to you. I don't understand traders who would rather deposit $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 in their trading account, but to bring up $99 to buy a course that will change their life, they will never do that. It's penny wise, pound foolish. My father always used to say, sharpen your axe, sharpen your sword before you go to the battlefield. This way, it makes fighting easier. In this case, get the Forex Mastery program so that you're sharp enough to take on whatever thing it is 2025 has to offer you. So guys, anyways, enough about that. Let's jump into my trading. Also, one last thing, ensure to subscribe to the YouTube channel as well so that you don't miss out on stuff like this. Okay, so back to what I was saying now. I want to kick off with my most favorite pair, the one that made me the most amount of money this year, which is in front of me, is the S&P 500. A lot of people shy away from it, and I don't know why, because this is one of the easiest things to trade. The S&P 500 ensured that I was trading less and making more money. Okay, the S&P 500 probably netted me about $60 million this year. It was crazy because for every pullback that I saw, I jumped into it and it made me a lot of money. So as you guys know, using the top-down analysis, simple, straightforward, we start from the monthly time frame first. Now, as at the time I started to buy the S&P 500, this bullish move, the market was trading somewhere around here. Now, with the help of the top-down analysis and what I teach on the Forex Mastery program, Forex Mastery students, you already know this. This market was making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. This was a higher low you had put in. And then we had pulled back. All I needed to do was, I took my Fibonacci from swing low, okay, Fibonacci from swing low all the way to swing high. Now, at the time, okay, the market was trading somewhere around here. This is exactly where the market was trading at and all that. So I wasn't ready to buy. I wasn't interested in buying, and this happened towards sometime in 2020. I think probably towards the end of 2023. Okay, and I need to give you guys some background story to this as to why I jumped on this trade and how it has gone on to make me a lot of money this year. But the move did not start in 2024. It actually started in 2023, and I predicted it here live on my Trader Talk videos. For those guys who are doubting me, feel free to watch the previous episodes. Now, what was my rationale as to how was I able to predict that the S&P 500, guys, this thing has gone on to rally almost maybe 3,000 pips, if not more. How was I able to understand that this was going to happen? It was simple. I saw this bullish momentum to the upside, and I started to see this crazy pullback. Simple ABC pattern. I took my Fibonacci from swing low to swing high. I waited for the pullback. You have to understand that I don't give a shit about fair value gaps. All of that, all those things don't work. I believe in trend, the structure of the trend, because why? The trend is your friend. If the market is going to go higher, it would let you know. The market goes higher by making higher highs and what? Higher lows. I'll repeat again, the market goes higher by making what? Higher highs and then higher lows. So that's exactly what I looked out for. We had pullback. So the first sign of this was the Fibonacci bounce. We bounced off of here. At the time, I was still a bit, I wasn't exactly sure, and then we started to push all the way to the upside. I felt I had missed out on the trade until we got here and started to retrace. Now we got here and started to retrace. I was like, aha, now I'm done with the monthly time frame, because the monthly time frame has showed me one thing. Higher high, higher low were pointing to the upside. This market, 95% it was pointing to the upside, okay? Higher high, higher low. So monthly time frame shows us the overall direction, and the S&P 500 has already done that. Went over to the weekly time frame. Now, on the weekly time frame is where I look out for chart patterns, okay? For example, S&P 500 already said we're going north, right? It's heading north, we're going higher, all of that. Guys, I'm showing you guys my thought process as to how I went on to make $95 million this year. You need to listen. Listen, bro. Listen, okay? Now, on the weekly time frame, I come out to look out for chart patterns within the overall trend. And as you can see, I zoomed in, okay? From what I could see, first of all, clearly this was a resistance bar somewhere around here, okay? That was fine. However, when I zoomed in pretty nicely, I started to notice something. I could see a left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. Now, this is an inverse head and shoulder pattern. What does an inverse head and shoulder pattern do? Simple. An inverse head and shoulder pattern pretty much tells us that the market is about to go what? Bullish, higher. What? Higher, okay? So that started to make sense. I'm like, all right, cool. If that is the case, that means if this is the left shoulder, this is the head, this is the right shoulder, that means this is the neckline, right? Cool. Now, this being the neckline, simple and straightforward. The market pushed all the way to the upside. Forex Mastery students, you know that I think in module 7 when I talk about chart patterns, we know that we don't buy or sell at the breakout of the neckline of a chart pattern. First of all, chart patterns are very reliable. If they play out, they work 100, not 95, not 99, 100% of the time. Forex Mastery students, we all know that when we have a breakout from a head and shoulder pattern, we don't buy here. We wait for a what? Retrace and a bounce. So once the market started to come here and we started to retrace, people who bought here were panicking. Oh my God, it's coming back to my entry. But Forex Mastery students and my humble self, Dapo, we were ready. We were expecting the pullback. So what did I do? What did we do? Simple, ladies and gentlemen. Fibonacci. We looked at the most immediate swing. As you can see, we've seen the overall flow, the overall swing. Once we've identified the overall swing is heading here, we come and look for the immediate swing within the overall swing. Simple. This was the swing, and as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, A, B, not only did the market pulled back into what was resistance, had now turned support 1. This was also the neckline of the head and shoulder 2, and this was also in confluence with the Fibonacci as well, which was making it 3. And I'm pretty sure if I zoom out properly and I draw my trend lines pretty nicely, you should see something like a Willis zone bounce. So for me, while the market was trading somewhere around here, okay, I was very confident. Once we came into here, ladies and gentlemen, what is the entry strategy? The entry strategy that I use for here, and don't forget, I don't execute on the weekly time frame or All those higher time frames are too heavy. I like to come and execute either on the 4-hour time frame or the 4-hour time frame or the daily time frame. These are my entry points. Okay, so what I did was I started to look out for the chart pattern that was forming around here. Let me delete this so that all of this doesn't confuse you guys. So now you can delete all those things. Delete. Come back and keep it simple, one line. We've seen what we need to see. Keep it one line. And as you can see, all I did was keep the support level here and I waited for the bounce. Ideally, what I do is I look out for, see guys, you have to understand that trading, profitable trading, is your ability to use all the different things you've learned as an arsenal. Okay, their ammunition. You bring them out to help you build a case for entry. They help you build a case as to why you should be in a trade. Simple. Now, what I did here was, you can see how we have bearish, bullish. If you're watching this right now, if you can guess why I entered this trade, just comment down below before I say it. Drop a comment down below. The winner gets a prize. All I did here was I simply use what they call candlestick patterns. The problem is people want to use all these individual market ideologies, Elliott wave. They want to use them individually. That's not what it's used for. You have to use them in a systematic way. You can see how I've used trend analysis, how I've used trend line, I've used Fibonacci. You know, I've used these things, and now I'm using chart patterns to refine my entry. And ladies and gentlemen, I waited for the first bounce. We know from a candlestick perspective, this is a buy. If you read baby pips very well, we know a bounce off of support from this kind of candlestick formation, we buy here. So it was simple, just jump into the buy. And ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly how, actually, I didn't buy here because the truth is I was busy. I had other things to do. I was busy. So my buy was somewhere around here, okay? And also I was trying to make sure that we were able to clear this bad boy about here. I didn't want us to get here and drop. So once we cleared here, bullish engulfing candle close, I bought and I held this trade. And as you can see, oops, sorry guys. And as you can see, the stop loss is, I mean, this was, I think my stop loss was probably, I think maybe about 120 pips, or maybe less, maybe 80 or 100. I think it was about 80 pips. But most people are going to be like, oh, that's too wide. Guys, I was gunning for the big shot. Look at this. Look at this RR. Okay, let's look at this RR. I was gunning for the big dog. I had a 4.71. I had a risk to reward of 1 to 4.71. Like, that's absolutely huge, guys. So what actually happened in this case was, for every $100,000 I was risking, for every $1 million, or for every $10 million I put into this market, I was going to make $47 million back. And one thing about me is, you have to understand, guys, I trade a lot of money. That's one. Two, at the end of the day, this is a fantastic risk to reward, and I didn't need to stress myself. Once I clicked the buy, the market was going. Now, guys, what you don't understand, that this was just the first profit target. The overall profit target, and this is going to take me into why I've been trading S&P 500 for the longest time. Now, let's look at this. If you are a Forex Mastery student, you would understand what they call using the Fibonacci extension to set your target. This was actually just my first level target. My second level target, okay, was actually all the way up here. Let me adjust this pretty nicely. My second level target was all the way up here. What is that, guys? A risk to reward of 9, okay? 9 to 1 or 1 to 9, whatever thing it is you call it. Meaning that if I was risking $100,000, I was making $900,000 back. If I was risking $10,000, I was making $90,000 back. If you guys are trading, basically what it's trying to say is, with your $1,000, you can make $9,000. This is how you... think about it, guys. You have a 10K account, okay? You're risking 1K out of your 10K account. Still keeping your risk low. Still keeping your risk low. I know why I'm the best Forex trader on the African continent. I know why they call me the #1 Forex trader on the African continent. I know why they call me the richest. It's because of stuff like this. I know how to flip an account while keeping your risk low. I'm not against flipping accounts. I'm against flipping accounts at the detriment of your risk. The idea is, You want to get a big, massive trading opportunity, but keep the risk low. This way you can sleep well. Now, not only was I able to score, first of all, and don't forget guys, there's several trades I placed within this whole move. The first one was a 4.7 to 1, and the second one was a 9. Huge. That's, by the way, done with this. By the time the market got here, and what I usually do is I close a portion of my trade out here and I allow it roll all the way to the upside. So guys, by the time we got here, what was happening is I was done trading this, to be honest. I was done and all that. I'd made a lot of money, blah, 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 and the market pulled back. Now, when this market pulled back, I started to be interested again. Okay, and this is exactly what now brought us into my trading year so this was about April of this year, 2024. So in this trade probably carried on from October of 2023. I didn't need to do anything. I just kept on adding. Now, 2 strategies that I used to jump into this trade, by the way, let me quickly say it. Candlestick entries for around here and counter trend line for those of you guys. Although this gave a pretty wide entry, but stop losses will go somewhere about the previous low, somewhere around here. So it wasn't that deep, okay? Below here. So it's simple, guys. I know I'm putting this on a weekly time frame so that the candles are smaller, okay? So ideally what will happen is we break out, so a breakout, retest, continuation. So your stop losses coming below here will give the market enough time to pull back without stopping you out and carry on going to the upside. So first entry here, I had another second entry here. See, I'm stacking. Okay, trying to explain to you how and why this money came about. I explained everything live on the YouTube channel, Learn Forex with Dapo Willis. Everything is there. I explained my entries, my exits, and what I was thinking at the time. This is once again a review. When I'm done with this, I'll go to AUD/USD and explain to you guys what I didn't do really well on AUD/USD and how I was able to recover from that as well. So by the time we came into, I wasn't doing that much trading much of this year. And this is why I can say I wasn't trading much, because the market was making so much money for me. I was busy building a prop firm. I was busy flying around the world in the private jet. I was busy doing other stuff. The market was, every day I wake up, green, 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 one red, green, green, green. It was just stacking. And then we had this pullback. I was like, okay, cool. This is the Fibonacci extension. We're going to pull back into here. We came here. The market didn't pull back into here. What happened was the market came here and the market was like, yo, Daps, I'm not done with this bullish momentum. And now this is where things started to get really cool. So I took my Fibonacci once again. Okay. Now, once again, guys, I trade on the daily time frame. This is where my entries and exits go. So now I'm zooming into the inner trend, and as you can see, we had this fantastic pullback, okay? We had this brilliant pullback into here. I looked at them like, guys, this is 50 Fibonacci again. The market now carries on and makes a higher high. I'm like, okay, this high looked a bit equal to this one, like, the S&P 500. So this high looked a bit equal to this high. So I'm like, okay, cool. Double top, and we're gonna come. Guys, we just kept on going higher. You know what? By the time I looked at this market just go all the way higher, I was just like, fam, this market has put in, technically this is a high, this is a low, this is a higher high, this is a higher low, this is a higher high, and the difference between these highs are so far. I'm like, no, I'm going back. And that was when I was just like, all right, cool. Let's see what S&P 500 has to offer us. And then obviously you guys know how I like to operate. Fibonacci starts jumping out from swing high to swing low. And as you can see, we pull back into this candlestick pattern to the upside. All I needed to do was come and earmark this resistance turn support. This is a demand zone. We came in here, Fibonacci aligned everything, and what happened, guys, let me just move this. We bounced off of here, candlestick, bullish engulfing candle, buy somewhere around here. And guys, I just held on to this trade for dear life. And as you can see, all I did now, I just want to quickly explain to you guys so that I can run the S&P 500. All I did, ladies and gentlemen, right, was to just catch the wave. Okay, so I bought here, we pull back here, I bought here again. For every major pullback, I've just been stacking on what? The S&P 500, ladies and gentlemen. Although we've come to the end of the year, I've had to close out almost 95% of our S&P 500 trades. Why? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, guys, we needed to report our profit sharing and all that. We needed to explain to our investors what we have been doing and all that. And they don't really get comfortable with us when we carry our floating profit into the new year. We never know what happens during Christmas or New Year's. Literally, the market can just drop and obviously from when Donald Trump won in his election. And another thing I wanted to tell you guys, that's another thing I predicted. I predicted that Donald Trump was going to win his election. I didn't want to talk about it openly on social media because I like to stay away from political stuff. So from a fundamental and sentimental standpoint, I knew the S&P 500 was going to rally because I know Donald's going to win. I knew he was going to win, and he did win. So, and I knew what that meant for the health of the US economy. A lot of Forex, a lot of traders were going to definitely invest in US stocks, S&P 500, because, hey, Donald has won, and Donald is the kind of guy that people perceive as being good for the business community overall in the United States of America. So that's how I was able to back all these peeps, guys. S&P 500, absolutely amazing. I was dropping some major lots. So major lots on this. Now, people often ask me, how are you able to manage so much money? Do you use TradingView? Do you use MetaTrader 4, MT5? The truth is, I always use TradingView for my analysis. I mean, like, just because I manage a lot of money, the market is the same. The market is the same. I use TradingView. Everything I do right on this TradingView I'm sharing with you guys right about here, right here. So I still use TradingView for my analysis. However, for my execution, for the fund management aspect of things, we have a separate customized platform that was given to us by the bank. Okay, so the way the fund management deal works is very simple. The bank is the custodian of the funds. We only get access to the trading terminal, okay? So I use the Bloomberg terminal as well. I have it on my desk when I'm obviously scanning the market, scanning the news as well. And we have a customized platform for where we come to execute our buy and sell. We don't use MT4 and MT5, and we don't use a regular broker for this. Although you can use MT4 and MT5, because at the end of the day, these are just platforms. And then if whatever company it is, if you're managing funds at my level, it's just an integration thing. It's not that deep. Most people think, oh, you say you manage all this money, but you use MT4 and MT5. What's wrong with MT4 and MT5? It's just a trading platform to execute. The most important thing is, who is your liquidity provider and where are those orders going to? People don't know. They don't really know this stuff. But there's no point arguing with them. It is what it is. I know what I get up to. I know the kind of money I'm making. I know I'm always in a private jet. Don't need to argue with anybody. So just wanted to shed light on that. I still use TradingView a lot. A lot. I love it, and keep using TradingView, guys. Once again, guys, wanted to do a quick shout out to Willis Capital, the biggest and the best prop firm in the world. I'm going to be talking a lot about Willis Capital next year. Shout out to all of you guys who are trading with Willis Capital, the best prop firm in the world, and sure to grab yourself a Willis Capital prop trading account. Fantastic and easy for you guys to do, okay? Grab yourself a Willis Capital prop trading account. Grab yourself a Willis Capital prop trading account and ensure to make sure that you guys trade Willis Capital. So guys, after this right about now, I'm going to jump into the next pair that I was using. Obviously, the next pair that I used to make a lot of money in 2024, which happens to be AUD USD. Sorry, somebody was calling my phone. I got a bit distracted. Which is AUD USD. AUD USD really pissed me off, okay? Pissed me off because for every time I thought we were going to jump into a reversal, it wasn't happening, okay? Once again, shout out to S&P 500. I love you very much. Let's jump into AUD USD. Now, AUD USD pissed me off. Freaking pissed me off. Now, what happened was, it deceived me a bit. Come on, a monthly time frame. Stupid guy. Freaking stupid guy. Pissed me off, bruv. Pissed me off. Pissed me off. You know what? Yeah. You're freaking annoying, mate. But that's okay. I was still able to recover and make a lot of money from AUD USD. Okay, guys. So, let's jump into it, right? AUD USD, I was looking at it, right? We've come down here. I saw this and I was like, bam, reversal. Okay? I was like, bam, reversal. We're going to go all the way to the upside. And then what happened? We jumped in for a buy as the market was about to bridge the most immediate. Now, come down to the weekly. As the market was about to breach this guy about here, okay? As the market was about to breach this guy about here. So mind you guys, I used the strategy. It was very simple. So it was a breakout retest continuation. So I waited for the retest. This was news, by the way. News happened, spiked down here. By the time I woke up the next day, it was clear. We're already trading above here. Jump into this buy somewhere around here. Let me zoom in. Jump into so let me go to the daily so that you guys are not confused. Daily load up, daily load up, daily load up. Okay, cool. So I jump into the buy somewhere around here. Stop losses came below here. And you guys know first level target for me is always the first level of resistance. So what I did is jumped in for a buy here. The market came, rallied, it got here, reversed a bit, came here. I locked in 10% of my profit, meaning that if I had 500 lots open, I closed 50 lots out of it, closed 10% of my trade here, and then I moved stop losses to break even. We got here and we started dropping all the way down. I was ready for a full-on reversal to the upside. Like I was gunning, like I'd done an announcement, everything. Yeah, I think this was one analysis that I would say, yeah, one of those things I didn't get it right. And it happens, guys, because I've seen this happen so many times before. I was gunning for a reversal to the upside. I was gunning for this. I was gunning for this. For me, I was gunning for this. I was gunning for this. You know, this would have been sweet to the upside. Imagine buying here, stop loss here, and you catch all this. Yeesh. Guys, this was about to be, I won't lie to you, this was about to be 1,000 people reversal. Like I'd already seen like maybe like 25 to 30 million dollars in profit from here alone. Like I was ready to go. We came here and then we stopped here and then the market reversed and then obviously stopped me out for break even. Although I made about 10%, I closed out 10% of my trade, but that was not, I don't know, maybe, I don't know how much I made there, maybe $80,000, $90,000, I'm not sure. It wasn't a lot, but I know I'd have made a lot more if the market had rallied all the way to the upside. But that didn't happen. But it's one of those things. So what happened in AUDUSD? What was I able to do? So when that usually happens, what I do is I delete most of, not everything, but I just do a clean slate and then I come and look at it again. What did I get wrong? What did I miss? And this is exactly what I missed. I didn't draw my outer trend line properly. If I'd drawn my outer trend line properly, I would have realized that the market was coming for a third touch of the trend line. And also, the market was coming to test this level was actually a, sorry. Where's my green line, bro? Trading view is acting up. Anyways. Aibo. What's going with you, bro? Oh, I think I did something wrong. Don't disappoint people. People want to see what I have to say here. Don't do this. Don't do this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me just quickly refresh the page and see what I'm going. Reload. I suppose relocate, but I go by Belgium. If you're wondering, guys, probably seen my story on Instagram. Yes, I jumped on a private jet. I'm in Lagos as we speak. Obviously, my team is just posting the stories now, but I'm in Lagos. I'm about to have a dirty December. I'm about to have a dirty December, mate. I'm excited. What's wrong with the internet, man? Come on, load up. Come on, don't do this. Load up for the people. 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 Okay, let's switch things up. Let's change the Wi-Fi. Let's change this. So that's the problem when you're back in this country. Everything just moves sideways, bro. Yeah, we're back. We're back. Anyways, guys, so you know, let me just quickly remove all of this so that we can understand what I'm going with this bad boy. So yes, that's exactly what happened. I failed to see this was the actual trend line and this was the actual resistance. So the truth is I got too carried away. I was too excited. The strategy worked. I was just excited. So yeah, I mean, it happens to the best of us as Forex traders. We just get really excited sometimes and we don't look at things properly. You get what I'm saying? So we know top-down analysis, Forex mastery students, we know third touch of the trend line always does the trick. So it was by the time we started to reverse down here, I was like, I now came back on a different day and I looked at it again. I was like, oh. I was like, this is a sweet trade. This is actually the Willis zone, guys. Let me zoom in for you guys. This is actually the Willis zone right about here. Beautiful trade. So the market had already dropped maybe like halfway of this red candle before I realized myself. But the most important thing is I did realize myself. So by the time I realized myself, we were somewhere about here. I just simply came on the daily, waited for a pullback. It was simple. I waited for this cluster to form. It was pretty nicely undone. Came to the 4 hour, looked at the pullback properly. Easy peasy daisy. Obviously, this was the resistance. We had a fake out market manipulation. As we started to come back because of how manipulative it was, all I simply did was I just put a bar somewhere around here. I did what they call a range breakout strategy. I waited for the market to break out about here. Okay, once we broke out about here, I just held it. We kissed it. Kissed it so many times. We kissed it so many times. I was able to snap on another counter trend line. As you can see, I'd already shot here. I was just praying it didn't come back up here. And then we came here, range around a bit, and we broke down here. I didn't jump on this bad boy. I only traded the range break here. Dropped some serious lots about here. Stop losses were in the middle here. For those guys who wonder how I trade the range break strategy, it's simple. Trade the break of the range. Stop losses must come somewhere in the median quarter of the range. So what do I mean by this? This is the range here to here. Stop loss come in the middle. Simple like so. Yeah, so it gives you enough room. Even if you want to spike up, it won't stop you out to stay here and then drop. So ladies and gentlemen, these were my two favorite pairs for the year. S&P 500 doing the absolute most. And as you can see, the AUD USD, I was actually still short until we had to do profit sharing. But it's crazy because our liquidity provider, I need to take it up with them actually. They're absolutely crazy. The market did come into my TP, which is somewhere around here. But it didn't stop me out for TP. I had to manually do it because we were doing profit sharing, but that shouldn't have been. They should have taken me out for a TP. So for a TP. So the market actually was. I'm done with the trade. What do I feel for next year? I'm going to leave that video for the New Year's video. I just wanted to do a recap. So these were the two pairs that really did it for me. I didn't really trade most of the other pairs this year. BTC, I did a projection, as you can see, top-down analysis, Forex mastery program. The course changes lives. You can trade BTC, you can trade Euro, GBP, USD, AUD, USD, stocks, indices, oil, gold. Teaches you how to do everything. But this, ladies and gentlemen, are my two favorite pairs, AUD, USD and S&P 500. Ladies and gentlemen, simple as that. That's exactly how I went on to trade less and make more, and in this case the more was 95 million US dollars. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for sticking with me till the entire year. I have some goodies. Santa Daps is back. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'll be doing a lot of giveaways to you guys. I love you guys very much, and I'll catch you guys in my other screen. Take it easy and peace out. Thank you very much, people. Thank you for sticking with me till the very end of this video. Once again, I wanted to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. I love you guys very much. I will catch you guys in the new year, as always, with a banger video. So you want to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on what Dapo Willis has to offer in 2025. I love you guys very much, and I'll catch you guys in the new year. Take it easy and peace out.